Well, Doctor Who Season 2 is just around the corner now, guys, with our American Idol Eurovision style deal, which is the most expensive episode to produce of all time. And it's not enough for everybody out here for what we got going on. They want more. Classic Doctor Who director now is demanding more LGBTQ in Ncuti Gatwa Season 2. If he's gay, let's see it. I'm pretty sure a Eurovision episode is gay enough as it is, but gosh, this is it, guys. They are going to double down so hard in Season 2. They're going to push even further with the identity politics that ruined Season 1, that ruined the 60th anniversary specials, that have made the show completely unwatchable. And I don't see a way back at this juncture. We know exactly what's going to happen, and Russell T Davies is just fiddling while, or I guess going to singing competitions while Rome burns here. It's exactly what's going on. So please hit the like and subscribe button as we talk about all things Doctor Who and science fiction, my friends. Really appreciate you for being here. I'm a science fiction writer myself, and that's why this stuff offends me, because I know how to write great science fiction and good plots and good character development that these people just are impossible at these days because they're too busy just worrying about what skirt Doctor Who is going to wear at this juncture. Now, I have a beautiful science fiction epic here. It's called The Arroz War. It's a 3-book trilogy. It's about a human who embeds himself on an alien starship in the middle of a war to bring back information towards Earth, and he gets personally entangled in some things that make things very, very difficult for him. Now, it builds up huge over the 3 books. The payoff in book 3 is so huge, so grab the full trilogy on Amazon today. It's available on ebook, print, and audio, and I'm going to put that in the description below for you. Thank you so much for reading. Doctor Who fans have been the best, and I appreciate you for being here. Okay, so if viewers still thought Doctor Who might have a chance to redeem itself for the upcoming Season 2 under Russell T Davies and Ncuti Gatwa, one of the show's classic directors now says he hopes there will be more of it, saying, if he's gay, let's see it. Oof. Now, if you don't know and you haven't been seeing things, the current iteration of Doctor Who has been mired with identity politics, going all the way back to the Jodie Whittaker era. Let's make no mistake, Jodie Whittaker was cast because they wanted the first female Doctor, and now they can do the first black Doctor, except for it's really not, because they actually introduced a black female Doctor in the Jodie Whittaker era, but this is the first starring black Doctor. Yeah, I mean, it's always a first, right? And that's exactly what they do. The first get more and more niche every single time they do these, quote, firsts every single time. And it's all about doing that and pissing off the fans because it doesn't make sense. Doctor Who and the Doctor is a masculine concept to start. He's a problem solver. He's somebody who goes out there and works and uses his gadgets to tinker on things. That's a very masculine thing. It doesn't work well with a female character whatsoever, and fans rejected that because of it. Naturally, Jodie Whittaker went out and complained to the media saying, toxic fans, misogyny, because this is what they do every single time. Sure enough, Gatwa's done very much the same thing when people rejected his effeminate Doctor, which is, even more of a insult and a slap in the face when you've got a man playing an effeminate thing. It's about emasculating the character, and that's exactly what they did in Season 1. He goes around crying the entire time. It's terrible. The companion has to rescue him from situations because, we can't have the female in distress. And, of course, it's really, really silly stuff. Now, the worst of all of it, of course, was the fact that they just made him into a gay thing in this Bridgerton episode, which is gay enough by itself. That's another story on how Doctor Who has been going out there just ripping off other TV shows and then putting their skin suit on it. And you can see here's a man giving the Doctor a ring during this episode of Rogue. He actually made out with this dude while his companion was in danger. It was really, really sickening. And everybody hated it. And this was the end of Doctor Who, really. I mean, it ended before that, but hey, this was bottom of the barrel. But it can get worse. It always can get worse with these people, and that's what they want. So this is a sad one for me because this is Waris Hussein, who of course, directed An Unearthly Child, the very original Doctor Who. And he was the director. He actually filmed it. He's 86 now. And of course, he's gay. And so he's loving it. And so this is what it's all about with these people. They don't care about the character. They don't care about what it is. They want a self-insert every single time. They want to see themselves. I want to feel seen. That's what this is all about. And that's what Russell T Davies is doing as a gay dude. He's making this into one giant pride parade episode after episode every single time. He's hired a group of writers who are exactly the same. And yes, they're pushing for it. All these people who are involved at the BBC and the like love this sort of thing. This is what corporate schlop is all the way around. And this is what they want to try to push on you. The entire agenda is to push it on you and to try to convert you to their cause and convert your children to their cause, which is really what they want. These people are sick. So this is what he said in a recent interview with Doctor Who magazine. He says, "I'm curious about what Russell T Davies is thinking." I'm not. Yeah, I'm sure it's very degenerate, my friend. Very degenerate. Where is he taking the character? What's the mystery? There's no mystery right now. It's gay. It's full-on gay. If Russell T has made the Doctor queer, is there reference to it? Did you miss the first season? Did you miss this? I mean, I guess so. This is what these people do. They just talk. I guarantee you none of these people actually watch the current iteration of Doctor Who whatsoever. Or why would he say something like that? It doesn't even make sense. And here it is. There should be a curiosity among the people the Doctor meets. Okay? There's no point in saying, well, it doesn't matter. It does. Queerness matters. Oh, gosh, this is so painful. It makes me want to vomit when I see stuff like this. It is your degenerate fetish, and you don't have to pretend there's some grand meaning to sodomy. That's really what this is. It is you putting genitals into a man's you-know-what, and it doesn't matter. It's gross. That's all it is. It's just disgusting. It makes me go, ew. I mean, and that's exactly what people should think. People have a visceral reaction because it is a gross thing. And yeah, it shapes you. It shapes you into just a complete hedonistic monster, and that's exactly what these people have gotten into. My gosh, it drives me crazy. They pretend that like this stuff is values. They pretend it's like something that like is epic in proportion, and it's like no, it's something that's like you should never talk about, and you should feel ashamed to talk about. I've grown up with that mentality. I can't get rid of it. Yeah, because you're addicted. That's why. So it must shape the Doctor. Oh gosh, I hope not. If he's gay, let's see it. But don't lose the mystery. Well, we've already seen it, and it was cringe, and it was terrible, and nobody wanted it. But I guess you want more. I mean, the mystery's already gone, my friend. If the burden of responsibility, and he, of course, goes even further onto this stuff when he talks about this. If the burden of responsibility on Ncuti Gatwa is greater because he's the first black actor to lead the show. Yes, it's the first. Oh, stunning and brave, just for existing. Give him a participation trophy. He's already played the victim about the situation. You guys are probably aware of this. He said in an interview, of course, crying about it to Vanity Fair, Ncuti Gatwa said, "I wouldn't be the only black lead that's taken over a sci-fi franchise that would have received that sort of treatment." Oh, that treatment by the fans. It's because, it's obvious. And this is really the ridiculous part about them playing victim. You're not supposed to notice that he's the first black lead. Even though they're going around, all the interviews are about him being black and gay and like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'm the first black and gay. Clap for me. I'm black and gay. But you know what? We go, oh, well, the Doctor's not black or gay, and we don't want that. And it's kind of insulting that you just took this and made this into a black and gay thing, and that's all you ever talk about. Then it's our fault for noticing, right? It's such a gaslight on these levels. It's really absolutely ridiculous. And this is what they do. And he told viewers to go out there and touch grass and not actually watch the show. That's a thing. And there it is. And there it is. Every single time. Nobody watched because of this. So this is going to get worse. He's going to get exactly what he wants, this Hussein guy. The new season's writers, all of them are gay or transgender. We did a video on that already. I went through all of it. You guys can go find that on the channel. It's worth finding because it shows exactly what they're trying to do. It shows what the agenda is 100%. Because it's not about representation. It's not about being proportionate or reality. Everything has to be 100% homosexual at this point, and this is what they want. Spoilers have come out for Juno Dawson's episode, which I covered yesterday, who's a man pretending to be a woman writing this, into a Doctor Who musical singing competition, where they're going to, of course, insert LGBTQ themes, and they're bringing in Rylan Clark, if you guys remember him from Eurovision. Yes, this is him, wearing a dress. he's queer, he's in charge, and he's going to be in the episode as well. So you know exactly what they're going to do with this. Now, Juno Dawson, everything that dude does is all about gay and trans every single time. It's going to be the worst episode of all time of Doctor Who. I'm going to call it right now, worse than anything else in the season. And this is what we can expect going forward. And these people just want more of it. They want it to be, this is it. I mean, they hate you. They don't want you as viewers. And I guess you've probably already tuned out at this point. It's really painful to watch. These have been very, very difficult. The production budgets are so high. They make everything shiny to try to make it like something you might want to watch. But nobody does. The ratings are down. They know that they're going to get canceled after this season, and so they're going all in because SJWs always double down. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and please check out some good science fiction. This is going to be great for your weekend read, guys. It is available on ebook, print, and audio. The Arishan War, starting with the Stars Entwined. Thank you for reading. Love you. We'll be back soon.